streaming here. Okay, good day guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we're doing a special stream. We're doing the Adventures of Lydia, because in response to a video that I did, where is Lydia After Death? And she died, and the video got like 7,000 views, so kind of like a fun video that we're going to make. We're going to make the Adventures of Lydia, and the first episode is going to be a live stream. So we're only going to give her one life, and I'm using a couple of mods. I'm using Skyrim Unbound, Unique Uniques, and the Lydia preset, so we can get Lydia exactly to the point. Skyrim Unbound, what that does, it lets you have an alternative start, which you'll see now as we go through the options. So there's Helgen. It's already been ransacked by Alduin, and in our little story that we're making up, you know, the little role play that we're going to do, Lydia she's come back from Sovengarde, because that's where she were in the video, Where is Lydia After Death? So she's been given a second chance to prove her valor and honor and everything, because she believed that she died too soon and too unexpectedly. So they're like, right, you can prove yourself, and we're going to throw you back into the world, and you have no memories of what happened, but she kind of remembers that she was in the afterlife, and she's got to prove herself. So that's how we're going to go about that. So we're going to customize all this. So she's going to be in armor. Hopefully it'll randomly generate us in steel armor, like, because we're going to use Lydia's normal set. Starting weapons, like, there's no sword on here. It's like dagger, short bow, nothing, blah blah blah. Let's just do, I'll tell you what, let's just do random for the weapons, and we'll soon switch it out for the thing. As far as we're aware, Lydia doesn't have any magic. We'll customize the dragon shouts, so we want dragons at all times. She's a non-dragonborn character. Non-dragonborn shouts, I'm going to disable them. And we're also gonna just do random. So wherever the gods decide she's born, that's where she's going to re-enter the world of the living, and we're going to take it from there. So we're going to try and get the story. We're going to try and get the game to lead us. So Lydia is a Nord. She's female, and she's the second to last preset if you've got the mod. There she is, and it's not done too bad. It's put her in iron armor, and it's give her a great sword. RNG. I wish there was a way to actually edit all that. If there is, I don't know how. But so we're assuming this is the exact Lydia replica. So we're going to trust that it is, and just start the game and name her Lydia. Okay. And let's see where she starts the game and what adventures she can have. So she's only got one life. I'm not too sure on started Skyrim Unbound. So where are we? We're out in the middle of nowhere, in the cold, at some camp. We're level 1. Let's see what she's starting with. Weapons. So she's got an iron greatsword. She's got iron stuff. Really bad RNG for us. She's got a lockpick and a torch. And she can sleep on the hay pile. So let's see what this character has to say.
It's not like my poaching is hurting anyone. The Jarl can hardly eat every deer now, can he?
See what she's got for sale.
Take a look.
So just food, basically. Raw rabbit leg, bear pelts.
Hmm.
And he's also
There's
a hunter.
enough for all of us if you aren't greedy. Take a look.
And again, nothing of value to us, really.
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
Right. So let's look about. Not really much to go on. Really bad RNG. I was hoping it was going to set us off inside kind of a city or maybe a town where we can get into some random quests, but we're just going to wander this way. Kind of see where we are. There's a shrine up here. Let's get the blessing. Debelia. Ancient Necreon. It's a unique book, but we'll take it. It'll increase our illusion magic, but we're not going to be using any. So let's see where we are on the world map. Dawnstar. Okay, so we'll try and get down to Dawnstar and just take what comes our way. There's normally a lot of dragon attacks up here. You know, and we've enabled them. We shouldn't be able to do anything Dragonborn related. So there'll be no Dragonborn quests. In this one. So hopefully we can get to Dawnstar. How much money have we got? Can we actually... So we've got 1100 gold. So hopefully the Khajiit will be there and we'll be able to buy some steel stuff. And get Lydia set up in her proper setup. Oh, and here we go. Dragon straight away. Let's hope she don't kill us straight away. Whoa! And it's a fire dragon, which is bad for Nords. Let's get over this fence, get into some cover. See if we can get round it. Oh shit! No!
Stop right there.
Fucking hell!
Smart woman. Now come along with us.
Got in the way.
Stolen goods, and you'll be free to go. After you pay the fine, of course.
So we got off to a great start. We almost got Lydia killed straight away. So they're stopped looking at a door. I'm sure there should be a cutscene there, but oh well. Right, let's go see what's back over here. see what it got on its person. Steel arrows, we'll take them. We'll take the gold, considering that daft bitch got in our way.
Can't sleep well no matter how much drink I put in me. Got any ale or mead?
So we got some wine on us. We'll give him some wine. Oh.
We've come to Dawnstar at a strange time, friend. Seems everyone in the town is having nightmares.
Surprised me, got dragons falling from the sky. Okay, we can sell them. As for the Jarl, let's see what he has to say. What time is it? It's 9:41, so there's going to be nothing open. So we're going to get a room at the inn in a minute.
Divine's sake, Skull. Who do you think we're threatening with our old war wounds? We're not soldiers anymore.
Your man Horik is wearing his old Legion armor. What should I make of that?
He's proud of his service, Scald. The Legion taught us loyalty, and we're loyal to Dawnstar.
This isn't over. I catch you sending one letter to General Tullius. I'll have you both executed.
Are you all right? You seem tired.
I'm fine, Horik. Are you worried about this war?
No. If we must fight, we will. And you will lead us to victory, as you always have.
With you by my side. Is that right, Horik?
Of course. I would have it no other way.
So much for old soldiers settling down to a life of luxury, eh? You come to Dawnstar at a bad time. Skald supports Ulfric's rebellion, and he doesn't like having a couple of old legionnaires living in his town. He's a fool. A dragon has attacked Helgen. Dawnstar needs the Empire now more than ever.
Dragon just attacked Dawnstar.
Drowning your troubles in mead? A lot of folks are doing that these days. You'll want the Wind Peak Inn. As for work, you could try to catch Skald in a good mood, but your best bet would be working in the mines. They're on opposite ends of town. Not a single man or woman in Dawnstar has gotten a good night's rest in days. We keep having the same nightmare, over and over. If people aren't tired, they're angry. And if they aren't angry, they're afraid. It's made keeping order a mess. I hear Mara has sent one of her priests to the inn to try to calm people down. But I don't know how much words will do now. Stay out of trouble now.
Right. So it seems Fate has decided that she's going to intervene in the Dawnstar problems. So we're going to go to the Wind Peak Inn, and we're going to make everyone incredibly jealous because we're going to get a good night's sleep.
I work in the just like everyone else.
So,
Frost took my husband years ago. He was a good man. No, I don't have anything for bad dreams, so don't ask. I'm the oldest woman in Dawnstar. Was here when Skald the Elder was Skald the Younger. He's a fool if you haven't met him already. Thinks Ulfric Stormcloak is invincible and spits dragon fire. The people here look to Brina Merilis when they need things settled. Real firebrand going up. Wasn't surprised when she joined the Legion. All right then.
Need a room? Don't worry. Nightmares don't seem to happen for travelers. Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
see what it says for
Have you
rooms.
heard about Aventus Aretino? He's a little boy. Lives in Windhelm. They say he's been trying to get in touch with the Dark Brotherhood.
Okay.
I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Okay, so our room's going to be over there. Let's talk to everybody else.
These dreams are real, I tell you. Real!
Lady Mara will save us from these nightmares. You'll see.
Thorin, do you remember
What troubles you, my daughter?
How could I forget? That old alpha male.
The entire town is being plagued by horrible nightmares. They're in serious danger, but I'm afraid there's little I can do about it.
Easy to attack Dawnstar. It's just their nature.
Don't be ridiculous, dreams are
In any other
harmless.
circumstance, I'd agree with you. However, these aren't normal dreams. The Daedric Lord Vermina's voracious hunger for memories is responsible for these visions. The nightmares are an echo of her presence as she feeds. I need to return to the source of the problem, to Nightcaller Temple. Perhaps you'd be willing to assist me in that regard.
No, not that it's any of your business.
I've already said too much. If anyone overhears what we're saying, it could start a panic. I would simply ask that you trust me and help me end Dawnstar's nightmares.
Normally I'd say I can't trust you, but Highness, but we're going to go with it though.
Wonderful. My Lady Mara will be quite pleased. Nightcaller Temple is only a short walk from Dawnstar. Come, we must hurry. Vermina resides in a strange realm known as Quagmire, a nightmarish land where reality shifts upon itself in seemingly impossible ways. From her citadel at the center, she reaches forth to collect our memories, leaving nothing in return apart from visions of horror and despair. Who can say? Perhaps she collects them for display like works of art in a nonsensical art gallery. Whatever the case may be, her intentions are far from benevolent.
Right, you go running ahead.
To answer all of your questions.
And I'm going to get a good night's sleep because I need to go to the shops to get some stuff, so I'm going to rest for a couple of hours. Because I want to see if we can get some steel stuff, which is what Lydia tends to use. You awaken feeling well rested, but everyone else is jealous. So we've been charged with investigating a Daedric Lord. So here's the blacksmith. And he's stood on his wife's shoulders.
Seems like no one is getting a decent night's rest in Dawnstar, stranger. Best buy your steel and move on. The finest weapons and armor.
Bloody hell, she's strong. Right, steel sword. Steel armor. Steel boots. Steel gauntlets. Do you have a steel shield? No, but we'll go with a branded iron shield. Oh, we don't have enough gold. Right. Let's sell that then. And iron. Sell all that. Oh, we've got 85 gold. Okay, not to worry.
Come back if you need steel.
Let's
Need
talk
a
to him.
dagger? No? How about a claymore? I've worked on a few moorings here and there for it. Most of the ship captains are superstitious about who works on their vessels, though. And Dawnstar is known for its bad luck. We're the last port of call before Windhelm, and the ore we trade makes rich targets for pirates. My wife Sarah and I run it together. She's still Smith's, even though we found out she is with child. Our son or daughter isn't going to get much Redguard culture here in Skyrim. I know my wife worries how she will pass along her traditions. Hey, if you find a book called Night Falls on Sentinel, could you bring it to me? It's a story from my wife's people. Be good to have.
If I see it, I'll bring
Good
it.
on you. All right then.
I help my husband Rustleif run the forge. He's a marvel with steel. Not much. I came here a few years ago from Hammerfell when I married. The land is beautiful, but I can't stand this cold. I don't know how Rustleif manages it. That's right. Home of the Redguards. The land of sand and seas. I hope one day I'll convince Rustleif to take us back there. Until then, I'm content running the forge together here in Dawnstar. We forge every day if you need anything.
Okay, let's see. So we want to preserve her as much as we can. So let's buy some potions, or let's at least sell these dragon stuff. And then we'll go.
Mortar and pestle makes potions, if you can't tell from the name. Just step up to the counter. No, I don't have anything for bad dreams, so don't ask.
Okay. What have you got for the... How did you pick up the herb trade?
My husband. We used to go out into the wilds and collect ingredients together. He used to call me his pretty juniper. It's quite romantic, if you're an alchemist. Frost took the old fool a few seasons back while he was looking for the ring of pure mixtures. I found the ring's resting place after he died, but I'm far too old to go exploring some cave now.
Oh, I could find that ring for you.
Aren't you sweet? I'd be happy to give you some alchemy training in exchange for the ring if you bring it to me.
Well, we're just here to prove
Take a
ourselves.
look.
So, let's get rid of these dragon bones and scales. And buy some potions. Healing. Okay.
If you find that ring.
And a shield. Let's go buy a shield now.
I wasn't born in Skyrim, but when I served in the region, this land became...
Seems like no... Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
That'll do for now. So we're semi there with a traditional setup. Hopefully that dragon didn't kill anyone too important. Okay, there's a guard that's dead here. Let's take all his steel arrows. He's not going to miss them. We're going to take his hunting bow. Alright, let's just set these to our favourites. As we attempt to help Dawnstar. Spiders. Ah. Let's make sure we're on the right quest. Alright, okay. So here he is, we're waiting for him now. Thought he would have been here by now.
Yes, my daughter. What is it I can help with? Before we enter, I must warn you about the dangers that could be lurking within.
Oh, here we go.
Years ago, this temple was raided by an orc war party seeking revenge. They were being plagued by nightmares, just like the people of Dawnstar. Years ago, this temple was raided by an orc war party. No. Knowing they could never defeat the orcs, the priests of Vermina released what they called the miasma, putting everyone to sleep. I'm concerned that when this place is unsealed, the miasma will dissipate and they'll awaken, both orcs and priests alike. The miasma was created by the priests of Vermina for their rituals. It's a gas that places the affected in a deep sleep. Because the rituals would last for months or even years, the miasma was designed to slow down the aging process. Sadly, yes. The longer an individual is exposed to the miasma, the more the mind can become damaged. Those who've been under the effect of it for extended periods of time have been known to lose their minds entirely. In some cases, a few never awoke at all. Once we get inside, all will become clear.
The plot thickens. Go on.
Yes, my daughter. What is it I can help with?
May as well get Mara's blessing.
Give me just a moment. I'll have this open. Source of the nightmares. Over here. Behold the skull of corruption, the source of Dawnstar's woes. We must reach the inner sanctum and destroy it. Come, there's no time to lose.
Oh, took some damage there, didn't we?
Damn it! The priests must have activated this barrier when the miasma was released. Impossible, actually. I wonder. There may be a way to bypass the barrier, but I must check their library and confirm it can be done. I suppose there's no point in concealing the truth any longer. My knowledge of this temple comes from personal experience. I was a priest of Vermina. And what would you have me say? Sorry for following the misguided teachings of a mad divine? Sorry for stealing memories from children? Do you realize when the orcs attacked, I was only concerned with myself? I fled. Left my brothers and sisters behind to die. I've spent the last few decades living in regret and seeking redemption from Mara. And by her benevolence, I will right my wrongs. I'll still have my key to the library. Whenever you're ready, let's move on. Lore holds that the skull of corruption holds a constant hunger for the memories of others. The skull has been out of touch for so long, I fear it's gained the ability to reach out on its own and try to feed. What it does with these memories is just conjecture, and an argument for scholars and historians to this very day. We mustn't tarry. The skull needs to be destroyed as soon as possible.
Hopefully we won't get destroyed by these bloody orcs.
It's just up here. Be careful. We're certain to find more of the awakened within.
Yeah, orcs with warhammers are not fun.
He's still under attack! I'm going to put him down!
This library used to be filled with arcane volumes. Now look at it. Almost everything's been burned. I hope the tome we need is still intact.
You'd be a bit buggered if he wasn't.
For Dawnstar! Damn you!
Stop them!
You think you stand a chance?
Barring any more interruptions, perhaps we can locate the information I need. We're looking for a book of alchemical recipes called the Dream Stride. The tome bears the likeness of Vermina on the cover. It should be here somewhere. If you'll check the shelves around the balcony, I'll check around the lower level.
Can't unlock that, we're not an expert lock picker.
Yes, my daughter. What is it I can help with?
There it is.
Yes, my daughter. What is it I can help with? Let me take a look. Mara be praised. There is a way past the barrier to the inner sanctum. It involves a recipe for a liquid known as Vermina's torpor. Yes, the torpor grants an ability the priests of Vermina called the Dream Stride, using dreams to travel distances in the real world. I assure you, the Dream Stride is well known in Verminian lore. Sadly, I have yet to see it function in person. As a sworn priest of Mara, the elixir won't work for me. The torpor will only work for priests of Vermina, or the unaffiliated. All believe there is a laboratory in the East Wing. If we proceed there, we should be able to locate a sample. You'll be viewing the memory of another through your own eyes and with your own body. Those around you will perceive you as normal, and you will find the words you utter may not be your own. Thanks to all of these odd principles, there is quite a lot of debate as to whether this is really a dream or just the machinations of Vermina. I will watch over you as you slumber to ensure your safety. If I deduce anything is amiss, I will use my arts to bring you back. Otherwise, I am uncertain what will end your dream stride. Perhaps when Vermina's curious appetite has been filled.
Sounds risky, but let's do it.
The laboratory adjoins the library. I'm hoping we'll find a sample of the torpor left undamaged.
By her benevolence, you shall not. Be gone, dear Data. Never should have come.
Whoa. Let's get them to chase us this way. Here we go. Orc with a great sword.
This is your last mistake.
Ah, shit.
Now that they've been dealt with, we need to find the torpor. It should be in a small bottle, very similar to a potion. I'll begin searching up here. It should be in a tall bottle with dark liquid. If you find it, bring it to me.
Oh, potions. Gonna need them. Daedra heart. We'll always take a Daedra heart because they're I'll resist shock. That might be good. Giant toe. Oh, there's the top. Any more potions about? Oh, coin purse.
Yes, my daughter. What is it? I'm relieved you discovered a bottle intact. This place looks as though it was ransacked by the orcs. So, I've taken us this far, but you need to guide us the rest of the way. Drink. Dawnstar's fate rests in that tiny bottle. The longer we wait, the more damage Vermina could be doing to those poor people. I understand your hesitation, but I promise you that it works. Let's continue.
Right, down the hatch. Potions.
The orcs have breached the inner sanctum, Brother Baron.
We must hold. We can't allow the skull to fall into their hands.
But no more than a handful of us remain, brother.
Then we have no choice. The miasma must be released.
The miasma? But brother...
We have no alternative. It's the will of Vermina. And what about you, Brother Casimir? Are you prepared to serve the will of Vermina? Then it's decided. Brother Casimir, you must activate the barrier and release the miasma. Let nothing stop you. Brother Thorin, we must remain here and guard this skull without necessary.
Agreed to the death.
That...
So he's under attack and he's chilling eating bread.
Die, you orc filth! You're a fool, Mike. I'll bathe in your blood! Not quite good enough. You're a fool, Frank. I'll show you what's real. Try to stick on while you can. I knew it.
Worked. Mara be praised. You vanished after drinking the torpor and materialized on the other side. I've never seen anything quite like it. How I envy you. I can only imagine the excitement of seeing history through the eyes of another. Sadly, I am resigned to just reading of its wonders through my research of the skull. Indeed. My reverence for Vermina's machinations should not take precedence over our mission. My apologies. The inner sanctum lies ahead. We must reach the skull and put an end to Dawnstar's troubles. Lead on, my friend. Come. We must the skull and destroy it.
Yep, but now we're taking care of that miasma. They're all going to wake up now, aren't they? So... let's just get a little bit of self-preservation going on here. We want these on our hotbar.
Take heed, they've awakened.
Never should have come here.
Woo! The game's a little bit more intense when you give yourself like impossible rules. Oh, he's the guy that was sat eating bread, weren't he? Just chilling with his malt loaf. Oh, look, it's empty.
Fair. Thought you're alive. No thanks to you, Casimir. I no longer use that name. I'm Miranda, priest of Mara. You're a traitor. You left us to die and then ran before the miasma took you. No, I was scared. I wasn't ready to sleep. Enough of your lies. I can't allow you to destroy the skull, priest of Mara. Then you leave me no choice. We fight to the mark.
No, we don't want plentiful healing. We want minor healing.
It's time. The skull must be destroyed. If you'll stand back, I'll perform the ritual granted to me by Lady Mara. I knew Varen and Thoric. They were my friends.
We know, we saw your memories.
For my past. Is it Mara's will to torment me so? First, an incantation. Remove the barrier. I call upon you, Lady Mara. The skull hungers. It yearns for memories and leaves nightmares in its wake. Grant me the power to break through this barrier and to send the skull to the depths of oblivion.
He's deceiving you. When the ritual's complete, the skull will be free, and then Arender will turn on you. Quickly, kill him now. Kill him and claim the skull for your own. Vermina commands you.
So you've got a choice here now. You can either wait for him to claim the skull and you'll get him as an ally, or you can take the skull and you'll get your first Daedric artifact. But since we're playing as Lydia, we're trying to do the right thing. So he's a priest of Mara, and most people in Skyrim view the 9 divine, or in Skyrim's thing, the 8 divine, as the right or the correct moral.
I don't appear relieved. This temple has taken its toll on me.
And they consider Daedric to be evil.
Forgive me if I don't appear relieved. This temple has taken its toll on me. In time, I believe I will. I'd constructed a meager shrine to Mara in the antechamber where we entered. My intention was to spend the rest of my years here, burying the past and praying for forgiveness. But instead, I wish to offer my services to you. If you ever wish to journey with me, I'll be here. There's no need to thank me. What you did was for the people of Dawnstar. If anyone should be thanked, it should be you.
Right, cool. So Lydia's been thrust into the deep of it by taking on Daedric lords, so Sovengarde really wanted to prove herself. So let's return to the surface and go back to Dawnstar, and then we can decide on what we're going to do next for the next quest, which is I think we're looking for that book or the ring, I think it was. Here we go, here's the entrance. Let's try and get back to Dawnstar. Reward her with her most favourite beverage. Bit of mead and bread, that's what she likes. And just in case you're wondering what difficulty we're playing on, we should be on Adept. Let's just have a look at that. Yeah, we're on Adept. So it's 50-50. You know, the strength of the enemies at normal and the strength of us is at normal. So none of us have got the advantage apart from gear and stuff if you get gear. But we're going to get steel gear and leave her in that because that's what she normally wears. I'm hoping the... Nope, they're not. I was hoping the Khajiit were there by now. But they're not here yet. They're still travelling on the road somewhere. She's checking over that dead body.
I work in the mine just like everyone else.
Okay. Oh no, that's the one's house. I thought that was the inn. Whoops. Home invasion.
You lost?
No, we're leaving. Touchy boy. Couldn't see far down, aren't I? That's why.
Frost took my husband years ago. He was a good man.
Used to be twice as many as working here before all this trouble started.
Right, okay. We think we're going to leave it here for now. We're going to retire Lydia to her room. And she's going to rest herself up before she takes on any other challenges. Well, thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below. And catch you for the next one. For the next adventures of Lydia. And see where she goes from there. And hopefully we can make it interesting and fun to watch. So thanks very much, and I'll catch you all in the next one real soon.